So in this video, we are going to uh, talk about a new feature which has just been added to Simply List Views, which I'm fairly excited to show to everybody. It's really it's all about eye candy, so it's about making things look better or look different. Um, but it might become useful if there are list views that you want to display where perhaps you have columns that you want to um, draw people's attention to. And so if we look at the screen right now, we'll notice that we've just got a standard um, list view, and we can do this with every list view where we can have configs. So I think, and it's specific to each individual list view that is created. Um, but you can see here that we have a standard list view. There's nothing fancy about it. Um, and one of the things you'll notice here is that the font is very much the same, right? So all the font here is the same. I don't know, I can't remember what the font is, but it's all the same. It is the standard Salesforce font, I believe. But maybe we want to do something else. And so what I've done is I've created the ability to change how the text looks on the page. And this came from a request from a user. I forget the user's name, but thank you for that. So what we want to do to change the font is we want to go to the little cog icon for the list view on the right hand side, and you'll see there's a new uh, tab here called column styles. Okay, so if we click on column styles, there's a number of different column types. And what I've tried to do, styles. What I've tried to do is keep them to the same kind of categories as CSS, um, so that there's less confusion and we can use CSS as a kind of a standard um, moving forward. There's a lot of stuff that I have not included in here right now, things like font size. I don't know if we want to go there. Maybe it'll be useful for some people, maybe it won't. I'm sure if people give me feedback, then maybe this is stuff that we can include as well. But right now we can see those particular things that we have. So what we can do here is we can choose the particular um, column that we want to have the font changed for, or not font, but style. And so what we can do here is we can go in and we can make changes based on our needs. And I'll quickly go through these. The decoration, underline, overline. We can have italic, etc. I don't even know if we need unset. Really, unset is just going to be, now that I see it, it's probably just going to disappear. But transform, we can have uppercase, lowercase, small caps, and then bold. Okay, so for weight. And so if there's any other styles which somebody knows of, which they would like, then definitely let me know. But if we were to just play around with this for just a little bit, let's say we wanted to make the name bold because that's what we wanted everybody to initially see when they stood out. And maybe we wanted to make it so that it was all small caps. We could set the account name. So there we go. It's been set. Click update and we click close. And how about that? There we go. So you can see the font has changed. Sorry, not the font, but it's all uppercase or small caps, and it's bold, right? So let's go in and do that again for another column. You can't go in and change the column that you've already made. If you want to make changes, you have to remove the column and then re-add it. So what we can do here, let's say we want to change the account site. We want to make it italic, and it needs to be underlined. Okay. Um, so there we go. We've got the account site. Click update, click close, and there you can see there now the account site data has been changed. Perhaps on a list view like this, where we don't have that many columns, it might not be as useful. But I can definitely see the case where we've got maybe 15 or 20 columns where it's all numbers, and you want specific columns to be to draw people's eyes towards. And so we can make that column specific to our needs. So that's the big change for this release with regards to column styles, font styles, and so definitely play around with it, have fun with it. Let me know if there are any issues, um, and definitely let me know if there are other styles that are of interest to people moving forward. See you next time.